and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for Coby White.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Coby White out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. And it's Oubre in at the 3.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
B.A., he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and what speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Pass to DeRozan. Good work defensively by Oubre. Caruso against Melton. Here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Pass to DeRozan. Caruso outside. Back to DeRozan. And there's a 3-second violation. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Embiid, a screen on White. Here's Maxey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Williams against Harris. Now here's Vucevic. The D's right on him. White, the pass to Caruso. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Screen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
Whoever wins here immediately gets the edge in the season series, so I expect to see both teams with intensity.
And so here is Chicago. 6-point game. Well, it's been a challenging season for a few teams around the league, Richard. How about for you? What was the most difficult season in your career?
Oh, I had a couple of rebuilding years. Milwaukee was a tough one because Michael Redd got hurt, Andrew Bogut got hurt, so my 2 top players next to me, and then our team struggled. That one was probably the most difficult year.
Now here's Vucevic. Coming off a 12-point game. Back to Williams. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by White. White's got his 3rd assist of the night. And the 76ers shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Maxey passes to Harris. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
The 3 from DeRozan. Doesn't go that time.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Outside Maxey. Beyond the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
You know, the Bulls got a really bad break the last 2 seasons with Lonzo Ball's health.
Well, B.A., I mean, he's a tremendous floor general. So talented. And to lose somebody like that from any team, it's a hard situation to overcome.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point lead. Embiid, a screen on White. Maxey passes to Oubre. Out to Harris. Fires the three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Williams from long range. Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Harris passes to Maxey. Now here's Embiid, defended by DeRozan. And there it is for him. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And some changes here for the 76ers. Batum comes in for Oubre, and it's Beverly in for Tyrese Maxey. Here's Carter. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Here's Craig. And again, another missed shot.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Williams, a screen on Melton. Dosunmu, pass to Craig. Outside, Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Embiid. Vucevic's shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Beverly against Carter. Here's Embiid. Again, the Sixers score.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Craig finds Williams. It's good. Off the glass. Williams has got 5 points. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Beverly on the wing. He's checked by Carter. And then Embiid with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Dosunmu, Torrey Craig out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Carter in at the 1. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range. A premium talent in this league, DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
Here's Beverly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
DeRozan outside. Fires it. Again, the miss by DeRozan.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Carter. Back to DeRozan. Craig on the wing. Covered by Covington. Craig no good. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, good chance here for Beverly. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Carter with it. Beverly defending. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Drummond. That one's wide left.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And don't tell Batum he's well into his 30s. Nick's still got some life in those legs.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid-seasons.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Batum. Oubre comes in for Martin. And it's Melton in for Beverly. And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Shooting guards who are great defenders. The steals leaders. 4th, DeAnthony Melton.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, the kind of active defense these guys play require a lot of stamina, and they don't have an off switch. It's all effort all the time.
Maxey against White. Maxey surveys. Offline with a 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Miami, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Maxey, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Caruso outside. Maxey against White. Here's DeRozan. Good work defensively by Oubre.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Outside Oubre. Outside Maxey. Puts it up from 12. Again, Philadelphia.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Drummond. White with it. Back to Williams. Now White. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Maxey. Now Melton. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Melton's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Drummond to screen on Melton. Caruso with it. Picked up by Embiid. That one goes in. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Maxey against White. Maxey passes to Covington. Back to Maxey. Embiid a screen on White. And it's Maxey missing. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The 3 from DeRozan. The rebound by Embiid.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Oubre can't hit.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
For three, Maxey. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Caruso outside. That shot, no good. He gets it up. The shot comes out.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
And so it's Philadelphia. A huge 24-point lead for them. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Looking at the Bulls, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2, and it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And where the Sixers really separate themselves, Richard, elite in both three-point and free-throw percentage.
Yeah, with Embiid doing what he does, you're going to get a lot of free throws, and you're going to get looks from range because of the amount of attention that he gets.
Williams, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Harris passes to Maxey. Back to Harris. Now Embiid, covered by Vucevic. Embiid inside, working on Vucevic. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. To the paint. Caruso outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And the 76ers making a change here. Batum's checked in. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Alex Caruso.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
And the basket by Embiid.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of the attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Caruso finds Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. Outside White. Launches a 3. The rebound by Maxey.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Oubre's got 8 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. In third, Chicago.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
A moment here for an injury report. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Tobias Harris is doing. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the 76ers let me know the status. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate.